It's easy to do that because then I can like tell when to cut the video and stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome to the second. No, the
Third.
It's the third episode of the Wellness Wednesday podcast.
Let's go.
Baby.
Yes.
This was an episode idea we had planned for a little bit, and then finally decided to do. But it's our pool idea.
My pool.
Obviously,
Jacob's
it's Jacob.
Our pool.
Thank you, Jacob, for letting
This is
us
our
use
pool.
it. It would be cooler if we were like on floaties in the middle of the water, but we don't have floaties,
Jacob
and
doesn't
if
float.
these mics get touched by water, they're probably gonna get ruined, and that's like $200 down the drain. Actually, 100, but still.
I could probably pay for like 5 more.
Oh my god.
We get it.
Mr. Rich guy over here.
I'm not rich. I just have a lot of money saved up.
I know, I do too.
Well, you work.
I
You
do,
got a
yeah.
job.
I do. I have a job.
It's so hard to get a job. I applied to over 20 places.
The only reason I got a job
one
is
wants you.
because
For real, no one does.
I was just saying the only reason I got a job was because I had a family friend who worked at that location, and they kind of just accidentally put my application at the top of the list.
Crazy.
But,
My mom knows the owner of AVAC, and I still couldn't get a job there.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's a rough one. What? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Does anybody have ideas for guests we can have on the podcast? Because I was thinking Rafferty, Nolan,
Dean.
That's a good one.
We should get Dean's girlfriend.
Oh,
Jenna?
Jenna. Yeah, that'd be a cool one. What else though? Do you guys have any other ideas for guests?
Probably Kaya.
Kaya.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, maybe.
Well, Kaya's on trip right now.
Yeah, Kaya's
Oh
on
yeah,
vacation.
not right now, but
Where is she?
she's in Missa.
Oh, for hockey
Hockey.
stuff.
Yeah.
Ah,
Per usual.
per usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking Ainsley could be.
I
That'd be
said
a good
Ainsley
one.
too.
Or
I said
maybe
Ainsley.
Galila.
And Galila.
That'd be a cool
Both
one.
of them together, it's gonna be so fun.
Well, I was also thinking like we could do a girls episode, we could do a guys episode,
Yeah.
we could do like just stuff like that. I thought would be
All
fun.
girls episode.
Yay!
I thought that would be fun.
That would be.
And then I was also thinking that more ideas. This is another idea that I had for if we ever start a Patreon. Like, comment, subscribe if you want a Patreon, and also follow our Instagram channel. Plug.
Yeah.
Self-advertisement.
Self ad #ad. No, but I had an idea. We could do board games on if we
Yeah.
did a Patreon.
That'd be so fun.
I was thinking like Catan would be fun. I'm a big Catan fan. I like Catan. I'm not very good at it. I haven't played it very much, but
What is it?
Catan's the game that we played at your house that one time with you. With the
Oh yeah,
board.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Blackjack.
I was
That's
thinking
a gamble.
Let's gamble.
Oh, wow. There's
We-
two birds are up there fighting.
We were gambling my brother's college fund.
Oh yeah, I remember you
Oh.
said that.
The
What?
grad party on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh geez.
Jesus. How did that go?
It was a $20 buy-in.
Yeah,
Any money the dealer made went to Lucas's college fund,
that's cool.
and any money the dealer lost came from his college fund.
Oh.
Oh.
How much was made in
I was
loss?
gonna say how
I
much
don't
was
know.
made or
It was up-
lost.
my dad didn't say.
Oh.
He preferred.
Well,
Was there a good spirit in the air or a bad spirit in the air?
The dealer was winning a lot. So
Oh,
Okay,
so that's good.
That's good.
dude, but that's like I went to Vegas over the weekend, and
Oh yeah, how was it?
first of all, I just want to say the one thing I hated about Vegas, no matter where you went, you could be outside, in the casino, in the hotel, in a restaurant, everywhere. We were in a museum. Everywhere smelled like smoke, like cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah,
that sucked.
They
A lot of
they-
smokers.
there was a lot of smokers. There still are, but like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, and it's
bad.
not just it was bad, but anyways, but it was cool. What I was gonna say though, related to your gambling story, is we were at the casino and my grandma was playing slots because she's never gambled before, and so she saw this like Wheel of Fortune slot machine. So she put like $50, lost it all in like 5 minutes.
Oh.
Then apparently later that night went back with my stepdad to like the casino. My grandma won $480.
Wow.
I know.
I'm like, I love you, Grandma.
I know. My grandma's
I love
sweet.
you.
But then my brother put a ton of sports bets on the UFC fights and
Of
baseball and
course,
everything.
of course.
And my brother had a rough weekend. He
Oh.
was like up 120, down 40, up 80, like all over the place. I think barely left even.
Ooh.
I think he was up like 120 and then went to play 3-card poker
Oh,
and
God.
like just lost it all.
Oh.
But get even or get even worse. So he got even. But it was fun.
I know. I want to go when I'm 21.
It would have been a
That
lot
was
more fun
so
if I was
fun.
21.
I don't like gambling, but it would be cool just to be there.
I don't like the thought of gambling just because like actual money, because I just like I like my money too much to gamble it away. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind spending it as much as gambling it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about gambling is you have to only bring the amount you're prepared to lose.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Which is like my grandpa was like, yeah, $500.
Well, I feel like when when we're older and all like have probably somewhat better paying jobs, like $500 is still a lot, but it's not
As bad.
as
Yeah.
bad of a loss.
Yeah.
Whereas like, dude, if I lost $500 now, that'd be absolutely detrimental.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
like
be in debt.
That's like 2 weeks of work for me. That's like 2 16-hour work weeks for me.
I wish that the job that we do for your
Oh, for
Pat,
Pat.
I wish it was more consistent.
Yeah.
Cause I'm working those 2 days and making like $150.
Yeah.
If I could have that like every week, like two jobs every week, that'd be great.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't need to get another job,
Yeah.
like an actual job.
No, me and Mel go help out one of my relatives who does stuff at the church.
Oh, okay.
So like they're doing bingo at the church, and
Yeah, yeah.
my aunt or my grandma aunt, just family friend.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yeah, I can pay you guys $17 an hour, which is more than I make at work."
And
Yeah.
I'm friends with Vicky, this girl,
This other woman.
one of the like head that like collects all the kids to be paid and like get a job. And I'm friends with her, so she's always like, "Do you want to work this day?" And I'm like, "Please."
But it's cool because she's gonna pay us $17 an hour, which is more than I make in a regular day at work.
Yeah. But almost close.
Close, like 25 cents. So it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah, we're gonna go work that Saturday, and then Mel's also gonna go Friday. I can't go Friday because I have work.
work.
An actual job.
I have my shitty job now. I like my job. I think my job is
Yeah, you might want to.
sometimes easy and like sometimes hard. And I think that's like every job. You know what I mean? I think there's some days where I'm like, oh, cool, I get to go into work, get to make some money. Oh, I'm in a great mood. There's other days when I go into work and I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to see you people. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
And then sometimes by the end it's completely different. Sometimes by the end it's the same. But it's always, changing. But that's life.
I still got to get paid for some work I did for my grandma.
Yeah.
Just spreading some mulch around our backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Because we rent from them, and it was. Yeah, I probably made like $100 in one day.
Dang. Nice.
But that's just because it was spread across 2 days,
Yeah. Yeah.
a couple hours each day.
A couple hours each day. I know, yeah. I'm going to be working like 16 hours this week of work, and then plus 5 hours of
Bingo.
going to the church and running the bingo games for the old ladies.
What church?
St. Christopher's.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually a really nice church.
I know it is. Yeah. I'm not religious, but it's a nice church.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal a sip of your drink because,
Alright.
dude, I am fucking hard.
I might have something in the house.
Yeah, do you have Coke? Like a Coke?
No, I don't. We don't have soda like that.
You don't have soda?
That sucks.
No,
we
don't.
we bought so much soda for the party on Sunday,
Actually,
and not a
You
lot of
didn't.
people drank it.
You
should've
didn't
brought
bring
some.
any?
Well, I feel like people are starting to
like-
drink less soda.
Yeah,
is
so
good.
our fridge is stocked.
You should have
with
brought
soda
some.
and
Bruh.
beer
Bro.
and Gatorade.
Bro,
Bruh.
bring some.
You didn't
Go
ask
back to your
for
house
it.
right now. Go back.
All right, we're going back right now.
Is it at your grandpa's or your?
It's at mine.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, I'm gonna go look.
All right, we're taking the
Thank
phone.
you.
We're going up to my
I
house.
will. You want to?
Road trip.
We're doing
Just
a
here,
driving
just-
episode up to my house.
We could do. I was thinking we could do like a car episode,
Road
but the
trip.
only, or we could do like almost like a
Drive-thru.
mukbang episode.
Yes,
yeah.
drive-thrus and stuff.
Oh, you know what'd be really fun where we could do? So I'm gonna. I stole this idea from another YouTuber, Ludwig. But so he did this, or actually no, Ludwig stole it from another streamer named Doug. But it's a really good idea. I love it. Basically, they go to 10 drive-thrus, and they order whatever the person in front of them ordered,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and they have to hit 10 drive-thrus. and you're only allowed 2 drink places, like Starbucks or Dunkin' or somewhere like that.
I love Dunkin'.
But it was crazy because like one of them was like literally like 1 Starbucks drink, and then one of the other restaurants was like it was like KFC. I think they got like a huge bucket of chicken and like. Welcome back. We had to take a short intermission because one person got up to go get drinks, and then everybody got up to go get drinks. And so it went from a 4-person podcast to a 3-person podcast to a 2-person podcast to just me. But everybody has their drinks now, which is I guess we should have probably got beforehand.
Wait,
but
he still doesn't have a drink.
We're sharing.
that's a good point. You
sharing
can have
it.
my you can have my water if you want.
Yeah. Just agua.
And then everybody put their microphone back on.
That doesn't mix well.
Okay. All right. Okay. So because nobody wants to talk about anything, I'm going to talk about something. I was playing a little game called Elden Ring Night Rain last night.
I saw you on.
All right.
I was
There
on
we
my back
go.
and I saw you on Steam.
Just instantly shamed.
I get a notification every
go.
time you play something.
No, but I was playing it, and I was doing really good. Me and my team had this really good run. We were a super high level. We had a lot of money still. Like runes is what they're called in the game, but we were doing really good. All of a sudden, a notification flashes at the top of the screen saying, "Oh no, I thought that was."
Yeah, I was about to look up and see someone.
But no, all of a sudden I get a notification at the top of my screen that says, "Please log out, server maintenance." And I'm like, "Oh, that's not for another like hour or 2." So whatever. So I keep playing. We get to the second to last boss fight in the entire game. So I'm like, "Oh, sick." So we're middle of the way through this fight. We're kicking this dude's ass. All of a sudden, he just starts moving, like he's frozen. And I'm like, "Oh, maybe it's just lagged." All of a sudden, I'm kicked out to the main menu of the game. And I'm just like, "God damn it." Because it was such a good run. We had such good like gear, so much money. We were so close. And I'm trying to, I was so disappointed. I was sad.
Did it save your spot or did it make
No.
you restart?
Because it's called a roguelike. So you go as far as you get. And then when you win, you either reset or when you die, you reset.
Oh.
So I know. I was so pissed. I was like, why? Why did it have to be this way?
Yeah, it happened with when I was playing Destiny. They were having a bunch of server problems.
Oh, yeah?
So I'd get to this one spot and then the game would stop working. So I have to restart.
Oh, that's
like
annoying.
5 times before the game actually decided to work.
Jeez, that's crazy. Do you have all the DLC for Destiny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
every single one.
I have a couple, and like Destiny's one of those games I really did try to get into, but I just I don't know, I just couldn't. It was fun, but like without friends or without like people to talk about it with, it was kind of just
Yeah.
kind of a bummer. But it was a fun game. I like the mechanics.
Yeah, it's only fun if you have the DLCs.
Dude, if you don't have the DLCs in Destiny, you like can't actually
Can't
play the
actually
game,
play it.
which is like a bummer.
Yeah.
Because if they were like free or eventually became free, like that would be cool.
Yeah, but the
But-
good part was they were all on sale for $2.
Yeah, that's the other thing though. They
Yeah,
do go
so-
on sale
so
for a
I
ton
bought
of money.
all of them. I think there was like 6 or 7 of them.
Well, I know there's ones you can't even play anymore.
No, you can play them all.
I thought there was ones that were so old you can't play them anymore.
As long as they're for sale, you can play them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got false information.
No, Schedule 1 has gotten boring.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Schedule One's one of those fun games if you just kind of need something to zone out on.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not enough like story.
Yeah, there's not enough. I feel like there's a story, but you have to get to a certain point for it to continue. And if
Yeah.
you can't get to that point, then you're just like waiting. You're just like just
Yeah.
there. And it's just kind of boring.
That's a good point. It's a fun game though. I
It's
liked
fun.
it.
I love it.
I liked it at the beginning because like it felt like a lot of progress,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, once you get to a certain point, it just kind of becomes boring.
Yeah.
We need to get you playing more games
Wait,
Why?
you have.
because
What's it called? Lethal Company. We need to get Jacob Lethal Company, and we should all
I don't
play.
know if Jacob
I
can
haven't
play.
used my Steam in so long.
Well, because
But-
your computer is like a
My
brick.
computer's
dude.
ass.
Oh, what about that place that just opened up? You were talking about. John? We can get you
The Micro Center.
Yeah, computer parts for cheap.
The Micro Center is awesome.
Well, it's not a gaming laptop. It's a work laptop.
That's what I'm
Same
saying.
difference.
You could
Computer.
get a work laptop.
Well, no, gaming laptops can run games better.
Dude, gaming laptops are way different. Like I have a gaming laptop that I lend to Mel because she doesn't.
Because either
Her-
uncle's
her-
working or
Yeah.
my Anna's on it.
Yeah. But so I give Mel my gaming laptop, and
And
it's
it's
like I want to
nice.
say it's like an Asus Samurai or something.
It had a dragon
But dude,
on it.
it has like a 470 Ti, 32 gigabytes of RAM. It has like an i7, like pimped out laptop. But honestly, has better specs than my actual PC. But dude, that thing's a beast. That
It's
thing is
great.
gnarly.
But oh my god, do you have to charge it every 5 minutes? Like I just
Yeah.
leave it plugged in because it just.
I'm
runs
going
out.
to when I save up a little bit more money. I think I'm gonna save up about $1,000, and then my dad's gonna match me.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
I'm going to totally upgrade my computer. I'm gonna get a new case, a new motherboard, a new graphics card. I think the only a new hard drive, actually not a new hard drive, but a new power supply. The only thing that I'm keeping from my original PC that I have right now is the RAM, because the RAM is different RAM that I put in it, and the hard drive because it's like a 2 terabyte hard drive that I prefer to keep because it's like good. I want to say it's like a Sony something or other, but it's good. But I'm very excited to upgrade my computer.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big gamer, and it's sucks because like when I first got it, all the games would run really smoothly. But as games have gotten better, they've also become more demanding. So my I want to say at this point, my 7-year-old computer that's totally has like super old parts, has like a 1080. It's struggling. There's some games where I look at the minimum specs and it's like, I can barely run this game. Like that sucks, you know. It gets a little sluggish. But
Uncle's gonna make Mariana a computer.
Yeah.
And then buy me a laptop.
yeah,
Because as I'm doing AP tests next year, AP classes next year,
yeah.
I need a better computer than the CUH SD1. That sucks.
The school.
Oh yeah, the school Chromebooks are so slow.
so slow, and
After
then
using my Mac, oh my god.
Yeah.
shoot.
You have to use the school Chromebook for AP exams.
Exams, but like to study and to like just do classwork, I'm
Yeah.
so tired of it because you have to update it every week. I had to update.
You have to update it almost
Yes,
it feels like almost every day.
Yeah,
I don't think I
it's-
ever intentionally updated my computer.
Well, but that's the thing. Then Oracle force update.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then all your work is gone, or
No, it's not.
it just will slow down.
My
It
work
just won't.
never disappears.
What?
My
If your
Chromebook sucks.
Chromebook restarts, mine doesn't.
All right. I don't know what kind of God.
I know
computer you
you're
have,
so
but,
lucky, bro.
Okay, so I saw this thing on Insta. It could be very fake, but I saw a Mac OS, I guess they call it.
Mac operating system.
Yeah, Mac OS update and it was a Mac OS Tahoe. So I guess they're gonna be the graphics and stuff are gonna somehow relate to Tahoe. I'm actually kind of excited for that if it's real.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's what that means, buddy. Because I'll tell you, in Apple in Apple product news, they're unifying all the operating systems, which means,
Yes.
because I know you're not very tech savvy, Grandma. But what that means is, like the iPad, the iPhone, the MacBook, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all their Apple products are going to be on operating system 26, if I'm not mistaken. macOS Tahoe 26 makes the Mac more. Yeah, it's just, but it's macOS 26, like I was saying.
Okay.
Tahoe is just the name of it. It doesn't have anything to do with the
Oh,
actual.
damn
It
it.
doesn't have anything to do with the actual place. Tahoe.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about anything.
They're moving their headquarters to Tahoe.
Oh,
Oh, really?
No, that was another show.
Bro, I
not
don't
paying
understand
attention.
this computer
So, okay,
stuff.
that's just the name of it.
Okay.
But the 26 is what's the more important.
Okay.
Because like the iPhone, the iPad, the MacBook, the Apple Watch, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, they're unifying it. So instead of your iPhone being on operating system 18 and your MacBook being on operating system 14 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They're making it so it's all unified operating system 26. So it's one singular operating system
Dude.
that they're unifying for everything.
it's like
Okay.
the wasp.
On the,
So-
on the other side
I
of
want
the
to know when
backyard.
the.
wasn't
That's not on the record.
I don't know when it's coming out.
Yeah, I'm
but-
gonna look.
But I think it's like I don't know if it's a super big deal, but I know there's like some people. Oh, other thing in gaming news, and you might be interested in this because I know you play a lot of Xbox. The Xbox is going to make a handheld,
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
which I think is really cool because I'm a fan of handhelds. I don't personally have one besides like my Switch, but also, dude, sorry, I know I'm like dominating the conversation right
No,
now.
it's okay.
All good.
The Switch 2 it's like a $300 console, and then all the games are $80.
Yeah.
And apparently people are already getting stick drift.
Oh.
Like, and it's been out for like a week.
I don't know whatever the hell that means, but cool.
So you ever play on with a controller and the character or the something starts to move on its own?
Yeah.
That's because of stick drift.
Okay.
Basically, it just means that like the analog stick that you use to move around is messed up, so
Okay.
it automatically starts going.
Oh,
all
and the
over
new
place.
controllers are already.
The new controllers are
fucking up?
already doing that,
Can't
and
you
it's like
just go to somebody and they. I feel like
a lot of the time you can't. A lot of the time it's just you're
I thought it was
screwed.
an easy fix.
I don't know. I've heard that, but then I've also heard the complete opposite of like it's
Really?
unfixable. You just have to buy new controllers.
What?
Damn.
That's lame.
No, but I'm so excited for the Xbox handheld.
Yeah.
Because I have so many games on Xbox just
Yeah.
from my dad and from what I've bought.
Yeah.
And I would actually use it. Because,
Yeah.
like, the Switch, like you said, they're like $80 per game. And I'm not trying
That's
to
my
spend
biggest thing.
all that money.
If I bought a handheld, I'd honestly either buy the Steam Deck because I have like, I want to say at least 100 games on Steam, and out of those, I'm sure at least like 50 of them I could play on the Steam Deck. So I'd either buy that or I'd buy the Xbox one because I have so many games on Xbox from like being a kid and like constantly bothering my mom to buy games. But
No, I grew up with Xbox.
yeah, no, me too.
Since the 360. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like I was ranting. I want to say in our first episode about that game that you can't get anymore.
Yeah.
The 20 fun
yeah.
game. I wish I could find it. Because
Yeah.
it's like it sits at the back of my mind and then it's just so frustrating.
No, when I move out, I'm probably gonna get myself an Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
They're
I could
good.
see-
They're easy.
yeah,
oh yeah, they're
good,
really
yeah.
they're
Yeah.
probably.
I've
the
already
easiest.
played like Xbox enough
Yeah.
times where I can probably like get a handle of it.
Well, I could just see you like playing like the Madden games or
I
like.
have almost so many Madden
I
games.
could see him playing the Madden games, dude. Like you seem. Like
I'm interested in like Madden, all the Madden games.
Okay.
All
the NBA
Forza,
2K games.
Maybe the fighting ones. Yeah, maybe. That's what I wanted to tell you today. Probably not until after the football season because football just takes up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
But after football, I'm probably gonna start doing MMA fighting.
Oh,
like, learning it.
That's cool. I'm gonna hopefully this summer. I still gotta convince my mom, but I'm gonna get into BJJ. I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
yeah.
taking classes and that. So I'm super excited for that. But that's cool, dude. I could see you doing a little bit of like kickboxing or something.
Yeah, I want to learn how to fight properly. I
Yeah.
thought about just boxing, and then I was talking to my stepsister's boyfriend who did some MMA or whatever he did.
Kickboxing.
Yeah,
mixed martial arts.
he was saying, well, I would recommend you do MMA just because it's more like all inclusive
Yeah.
with everything, and boxing is more just jabbing it. Or just,
Well,
like,
there's a
punching.
lot of different styles because
Yeah.
like you have kickboxing, which is like just like it sounds. You're punching, you're kicking. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of knees, but that's it. With like Muay Thai, which is like this Thai fighting style, and it's deadly because you use your elbows, you use your knees,
yeah.
you use your feet, your hands, like everything at your possibility. Like these guys kill people. It's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy. But then there's also like there's mixed martial arts where it's like you get like you take a lot of inspiration from all the other styles. You get knees and elbows from Muay Thai. You get the low kicks and the high kicks and the body kicks from kickboxing and Muay Thai. You get like the wrestling. You get the BJJ. So it's like it's very all inclusive. But MMA is great, dude. MMA is fantastic.
Did we set a timer?
We did.
Yeah,
say
I
that.
did. Let me check it.
I just remembered.
18 more minutes.
All right. But it's great, dude.
Yeah.
It's great. I don't think my parents would ever let me actually take MMA classes because I just like
What was
punch-
that?
Well, I try to
do?
pop my finger
Oh.
like I usually do, but I have sunscreen on my hands, so it went like and I almost punched myself in the face.
That's how you pop knuckles?
No, I injured my finger during wrestling, and when I used to wrestle, and
I thought you
Ever
were cracking your
since-
knuckles.
I could just forever crack.
oh,
my
that's
knuckles.
I
What?
can
Oh,
I can do that.
no,
I can do that
no,
sometimes
stop.
with my ankle.
Oh my god, that's
But
so
Oh, yeah,
I,
same.
For this thumb and this thumb only, I have to pull it and like twist it to crack it. It's like this weird injury that I
you
got.
know, you can get arthritis. Well, I don't know. 'Cause
Arthri-
some people say you can get arthritis
nope.
doing
No,
this.
you can't.
So
But people, I was watching this Instagram. They suggest you go like what you're doing. You just go
Really?
like this. They suggest it because
That's what I do. I just
well,
pull.
I've
yeah,
heard.
you're supposed to just
I
pull.
push.
I
You
push.
push?
I go like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah. I see.
No.
Yeah.
So
I can do that.
I think it doesn't cause arthritis, but it can cause grip, like a loss in grip strength.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I don't know how true either of those
I-
statements are, but.
I
No,
feel
I'm
like-
just saying. Like I don't know. Oh, you're not mad at me for that. You're mad at me drinking your coffee.
I didn't. Make
And
a
still
lot.
gonna do it.
Okay, I didn't make a lot.
I had the tiniest little sip.
I can always
I
make
feel
more
like I
coffee.
saw something that said they couldn't find like any true benefits or anything that like
Really?
makes it worse.
I wonder why people
guess-
crack their knuckles.
I do it for anxiety reasons sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm just like something to do.
I feel like I do it because like I'm like ready. Like I'm just like I'm getting myself ready, like I do my neck, I do my ankles, I do my
It-
knees, I do my elbows, I do
Yeah,
my
you're-
fingers.
I do it
like,
purely just to fidget.
do it what?
I
Just
do
to
it
fidget?
purely just to fidget.
Yeah.
Sometimes when
definitely.
my hands are like super stiff, I'll do it just to try and loosen up anything.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just do it because I feel like. Honestly, I don't know why I do it.
Yeah.
I just do it off and on.
It used to be a bad habit because then I heard that you can get arthritis from it, so then I
I
stopped.
don't know if you can.
Okay,
I
I've
don't- I
heard a
don't-
lot of things about that, and I haven't seen anyone
Yeah.
actually in person get arthritis from it.
Yeah, so now I just don't do it because it's just not on my mind anymore. Like I don't think about it to fidget.
Yeah. I feel like I
I
do
mess
it
with my
all the
hair,
time.
if anything. Since my
Really?
hair has growing out, I've just been messing with it.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about not totally like bald,
Oh.
going bald, but like buzzing my head.
Actually?
Yeah,
Cause I kind of I've been saying it for a couple months now, but I kind of want to buzz my hair
you should do it
and
once.
do leopard print dye.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What? I thought it'd be
You know
so
what?
cool.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
I thought it'd be
I
cool.
will-
As
Although
long as I get to-
sorry for touching your hair, but like it's super thin or like very silky, I guess.
Yeah,
like, it's
it's-
super,
Well, yeah,
like,
it's not thin. It's just fine.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very fine hair.
I feel like I have a very full head of hair. Thank you very much.
It will be. Yeah, no. But
It's
like,
just fine.
Bald.
Yeah, it's
Balling.
very fine. So like, it would if you get a buzz cut, it's probably gonna be a very very fine like buzz. because
But
of
I
your
also
hair.
feel like when you grow it out a little bit, it might be it'll be kind of like less than Jacob's. Like because your hair gets really fluffy, so I feel like it gets
Yeah.
really.
Well, I
big.
was thinking like almost
Sometimes.
not like totally like
Yeah.
super close buzz, but almost like a 2-guard buzz or a 3-guard buzz.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's still it has a little bit of length, you know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I think the length you have is really.
I kind of want to I don't know. Like I'm thinking about
But
it.
you should do it because you only do it. I shaved my head when I was in elementary school.
Really?
I tried to cut my hair, and then it went bad.
I've only ever gone on buzz once, and that was because I was arguing with my barber, and they were finally like, okay, you know what? We're gonna listen to what you're gonna say, what you're trying to say, but let's just make this clear. I'm the professional,
Yeah.
so when you realize you were wrong, don't come crying to me,
Yeah.
because this is what you wanted. I was like, okay, because I still thought I was right. I ended up with like it was a thicker buzz cut, but still a buzz cut. That was the only time. That was back in 5th grade.
It didn't look good.
Oh, no.
Was it just your head shape or
It's just my head shape and the way my facial structure is too. It's just it does not.
That's
look
kind of my
like
biggest fear is I'm going to get it and I'm just going to look like
I think
messed
you wouldn't
up.
look bad at all.
I think it would fit my head shape, but I also feel like I have a problem. Bless you.
Bless you.
I have a problem where everybody thinks I'm older than I am. So like
Oh,
when
yeah.
when I'm
Because you
fresh
have a
shaven.
beard.
No, but that's what I'm saying. When I'm fresh shaven, people are like, "Oh, okay, that kid's probably 16 or 17."
Yeah.
But like when I have shorter hair or I have grown out facial hair, people are like I've had people come up to me at work and be like, "Oh, do you have any wine recommendations, sir?" And I'm just like, "Dude, you asked the only employee in the store who can't drink." Like, it's-
Pinot Grigio.
But I can tell you.
no, you know what? I had an idea. I was thinking that whenever people do that, I'm just gonna start telling them the most expensive wine we have in
No,
the store.
I can. Oh,
Like,
Do that.
I thought
Do it.
I thought that'd be so funny to mess with people.
Do it.
Be
I
like, do you see
love-
this one over here in the case? This one, it's the best wine we have here. It might be $200, but it's the best
It's well
bottle
worth
we
it.
have.
actually, because Uncle lets me have little sips here and there, so I can tell the difference of what wines. And sometimes the cheaper wine is actually really good.
Really?
Sometimes.
That's
A
still
lot
good.
of the
I
time,
keep thinking.
Yeah.
it's like kind of bitter.
Really?
It doesn't. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
I
not
noticed
silky.
that.
Sometimes it's not like when you.
It's not. It's not smooth.
It's not smooth. It's
Smooth.
not. Yeah.
I've noticed that red wines can be smoother than, because I've had sips, of course, of like
Yeah, yeah.
wine.
I think-
because like
I
my
think
mom and dad and
I-
stepmom all drink wine.
I think everybody ever has had like a sip of your parents' wine.
Oh yeah.
Like I think that is like a normal thing.
yeah. So like
Especially if you're like Catholic or Christian.
yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, that's
if you went to church at all when you were growing up, you were drinking
Yeah.
like horrible wine, but it was like box
Yeah.
wine, but it was still wine.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like drinking wine on like a 10 a.m. morning on a
Yeah,
Friday.
morning mass.
Yeah,
like,
morning mass. Yeah, at school.
Pastor trying to get you messed up.
No, trying to get this lit. But anyways, yeah, I've noticed that like some red wines can be very smoother than like any other wine, and I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, but it just it seems like it goes down smoother.
I didn't know you were an alcoholic. But
I'm not an alcoholic.
I've never actually had white wine.
I hate.
White wine is too bland.
I never
It's
had.
gross. It's
bland.
disgusting. I hate white wine. Oh my god! Don't even.
Rosé is a mix,
I didn't
It's
realize we were
okay.
so opinionated on our wines.
and champagne can be very
I hate
bitter.
champagne. I hate.
But I drink
don't
it just for
hate it.
parties, like for celebrations
yeah, like if you're at like a baby shower, or like
or a wedding.
yeah, wedding, or like
yeah.
I think
Thanksgiving.
I think especially as we were older,
Yeah.
like our parents are like, okay, you can have a sip, like
Yeah.
you know.
That's what we do for Thanksgiving. We get a little, just like the tiniest little bit,
A
and
sip?
it's always disgusting.
Hey, for the sake of our podcast, yes, a sip. For the sake of keeping our PG-13 rating, yes.
This is
I think
just
we've
a
lost
sip.
that.
You know what I found out? PG-13 movies, I want to say, can use the F word once. It's either between 1 and 3 times.
I think it's all
Really?
context.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was just a certain number of times.
No, I think it's
It's
context.
context.
Okay, well, like, give me an example.
Because if you use it for like sex, then it's rated R.
Oh.
But if you're
Really?
using it just for like emphasis, then it's PG-13.
That kind of
Like
makes
if
sense.
like you shoot at like fuck.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember in Did you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Yeah, I've watched all of them.
I'm
I
sure
love
I
all of
have,
them.
but yeah, it's probably a while
So
ago.
yeah, Nebula can open the door. He's like, "Open the fucking door,"
Oh yeah.
and it was rated PG-13.
Gotcha.
But like Deadpool and Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, my favorite scene in Deadpool and Wolverine is when, I forget her name, but the girl, Teen Explosion Murder, or whatever her superhero name is, introduces her
Negasonic Teenage
girlfriend.
Warhead.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
whatever it is. But introduces her girlfriend to Deadpool, and he's like, "What in the fuck, Knuckles, is this?" And she says like, "What, you intolerant shit?" And he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Pump the hate brakes, Fox and friends. I'm just Pride Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony over here would tolerate your ass." Dude, that is
I
like,
love
that's my funniest thing.
Boy.
I love any
ever.
action movie from Ryan Reynolds. So like any Deadpool movie, or the Hitman's Bodyguard series.
Oh, with Michael Jackson? Not Michael Jackson. With
no,
Michael Jackson.
No.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Dude, they make such a funny duo ever.
Really?
Dude, you have to. It's
I
so
gotta watch
fucking
that
funny.
movie.
The first time I watched it, half the time.
No,
my
the
God.
mics, the mics.
gonna
Touch his leg. Yeah, touch his
The
leg.
mics. Oh, ew.
Okay, but yeah, they sorry.
What do you do with that? Take off.
All right,
God.
come here.
No.
But yeah, they make the funniest duo ever. Like the first time I was
You should sit in
watching
the
it,
pink chair.
the first movie,
Yeah.
I was crying laughing.
Oh, so
Really?
you can have the rest.
Oh, it's so
I'm good.
funny. You gotta watch it.
I was thinking it'd be really cool to start an Instagram page where, because I want to watch all The Walking Dead. Like that's kind of my
I'm
goal.
so dead of
Really? Why are you so tired of Walking Dead?
Because for years now, my dad and stepmom have been watching it, and like it'd be like for a mother's youth. That's all they put on the TV was Walking Dead.
Well, I personally
And I was
like,
like-
I was really into it. I got like super deep. I
It
think
was
I
so
was.
boring for me.
I think it was. I think I got to like season 6 out of I want to say like 10. But I was deep into it. I was having a good time.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
yeah.
it was one of those days where I was like, oh, I'll watch this after school, and then I didn't have time. So I was like, oh, I'll watch it after work, and then I didn't have time, and then I just eventually stopped watching it. But I was gonna say, I think it'd be cool to start an Instagram channel where first maybe I do The Walking Dead, and then I do Last of Us, and then I do some other TV shows, whatever.
But you like review?
But yeah, I was like, I do an episode by episode review. So like after I watch episode 1, I take some notes, whatever. I do a quick little Instagram video, and then every day I put out a video of the next episode.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. The reason why I didn't like Walking Dead was because it was like the same thing over and over again. They fight the walkers, and then they have some drama inside the colony, and then it just keeps on going and going and going. It's just the same thing. And
But-
That is
also,
true.
then they have like series off of the mainstream Walking
yeah.
Dead, and then it becomes more of like a sci-fi than like. Because then, like, they're going into dimensions and stuff. Like, I saw this one Walking Dead. They were doing 2 different dimensions at once. It was like,
What do you mean?
I don't know. They like this. All I remember is like this. I think it was maybe Deegan. Him and like this some other person.
Hummingbird.
Like one was the other person was.
Dude, that looks crazy. That looks so nuts when you're just staring up at a hummingbird. Dude, that's trippy.
It's on the branch. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's so cute.
That's so trippy.
Oh, I love her.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Yeah,
off.
sorry.
I just saw that and I was like, whoa.
But basically, Deegan and the other character. The other character was like I think in a different dimension.
What?
Or like in a different like world or something like that. It was super weird.
Well, I know they did
And it's-
spin-offs, but because I know they did. I think they did a Daryl Dixon.
Yeah.
They did Those Who Come After.
Yeah.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I think there's like 1 or 2 more that I'm forgetting about. But from what I've heard, they're all still just split from the main series.
Yeah, I feel like they've been dragging it out for so long.
But dude,
Except it's
I'm
the
gonna
same
be
thing
honest.
over and over again.
But I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather have a show like that, where like, as long as there's still some kind of quality to it, as long as they still have a good amount of like, this makes sense for the show, this makes sense for the characters, yada yada yada, but whatever. I think as long as it hits certain criteria, I'm totally okay with them making long shows and like shows off of that, because it's like, dude, especially for the diehard fans, they're like, oh, I love The Walking Dead, I watch it every day, I rewatch it, yada yada yada. Like, if it's like you're keeping your community, which is like that's cool.
I see that.
But I also get your point. Like sometimes you just gotta let it die.
Yeah, I feel like it's gotten to the point where it's like it should have died a couple years ago. It's like I get that it was a good show for some people. It was definitely a well-made show.
Yeah.
And they did a lot with it, and I respect that. But at the same time, I just think that they should have like laid it to rest a while ago. That's all I think.
Yeah.
2 things. I do agree. I think The Walking Dead. I've only seen like a season, and it is kind of repetitive. That's why I like The Last of Us. Oh my God! It's like every episode, it's like completely different. Like the story's still the same, but there's different things happening every time. And we need to watch it because I haven't seen the 2nd season because
I haven't even watched the first season. I
Yeah,
played the whole
we should
first
watch,
game.
We
but-
should watch it. And then
Well, I think it's different though, because I
Maybe
was
different?
because the Last of Us is a video game
that's true.
show, so I feel like it's a lot. Whereas like The Walking Dead, it started as a graphic novel or comic book, and then they added so much to it. Like the
Yeah.
character Daryl, he wasn't even in the comic book.
Yeah.
They made him for TV.
Wow.
So it's like, I think with that they're trying to have their own identity, and I think that's
Yeah.
cool. You know what I mean?
I do like it. I think they do a really good job, just from what I've seen with you with that.
Yeah,
Because I've seen like a season with you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
a couple episodes.
Yeah. And then I started watching Friends last night.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch Friends.
It's so good. I'm on like the 4th episode.
Where are you watching it?
I'm on Max.
Okay.
HBO Max.
Yeah. And I have to say, watching it from like the beginning compared to the clips I've seen.
Yeah.
That my mom used to watch it. It's like they're so young. I had no idea how young they were when they
Yeah,
started.
the show really grew.
Yeah.
How many seasons does that show
Oh
have?
my God, like
12.
yeah.
12?
Yeah,
I don't know, let me
that's
see.
I was gonna say like 6.
No, I think
Yeah, I was
it's-
gonna say like 10.
Yeah, I think
Jeez Louise.
10,
Um,
12. And then I also want to watch what is it called? Supernatural, because I've
10.
also
Ooh.
That's a show I could
Supernatural's
see us
really good.
watching together.
I have,
I want to watch that show.
because when I was little, my dad would watch it, and it's kind of scary
Wait,
when I was
I
little.
feel like I recognize the Supernatural. but I
that
can't
one
put
has
a-
12. That one has 12 to like
Supernatural has
15.
like 12 to
But-
15
Yeah,
seasons.
12 to
Okay, I want
15.
to ask you guys a question. Do you prefer shows that have like 25, 30-minute episodes or like 10-hour-long episodes?
I think I kind of like shows with like long time episodes with a long run time, but not as many seasons.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I've been loving this show, Rookie.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
They,
dude, I love
do
that show.
long episodes just because they have a lot of stuff
They're like
going
what,
on.
like 40-minute episodes?
Like an hour long. Episode.
Wait, how?
They're
long
not
is-
an hour long.
They're
The
like
Rookie
I
is
think
like
they're about 50 minutes. 50,
no.
55.
I
yeah.
thought the Rookie's like 45.
No, it's about 50, 55.
All right.
And so
Jesus, really?
yeah, and they do like 20 episodes each season, something like that.
I know that's crazy.
But they're also a big franchise.
No, I don't have
That's
that.
true. They have a lot of money.
Yeah, they're doing really well. There's been a lot of change in the episode or in the seasons that some I didn't like, others I did like, but it's even though there's some change I didn't like, it's still going on really well.
Well, I don't know if you noticed. You know the cop Thorson.
Yeah,
So do
he's
you
been transferred to another station. in
Yeah,
the show
but
world.
you know why that happened? It's because in real life basically him and the director were talking, and the director was like, there's like nothing more for your storyline. Basically, just told him like your storyline's done. Like we don't have anything. There's like, I think it was also they just had too many named characters.
Yeah, they when they got to after Thorson, it seemed like there was a lot, or not when they got Thorson on board, it seemed like there was a lot of
Yeah.
new characters, and then you know what they did?
They killed a lot of
Recently,
them off.
No, they just brought in 2 rookies, and then one left for I'm not going to spoil the reason, but then the one that left came back, and then he left again.
But so are you finished with everything?
Yeah, we fit me and my
So
mom
you're
watched it
done with
together,
the show?
So yeah, we're for now.
So you know what happens,
yeah,
dude. It's crazy. I don't. Do
Get
you
it.
guys care about spoilers?
No.
he doesn't even watch.
Do you,
I know for
do you
sure.
care about spoilers?
It's okay.
Okay. Well, viewers at home.
Spoiler
Spoilers.
alert.
So
Yeah,
skip,
spoiler alert.
skip,
Spoiler alert.
you know. But so basically, yeah, what we were talking about is this guy comes on the show as a rookie.
Yeah.
He's like a really big liar, like nobody trusts him.
horrible lying problem.
And so what happens is they eventually kick him out. They say, "Nope, you're gone." Then he comes back because he sued them for medical discrimination.
And won.
And won. So he comes
He sued
back.
the city.
Then he kind of does turn a little bit of a new leaf, but right as he comes back, he gets shot with a shotgun in the leg and has to get his whole from knee down amputated.
Oh my
So he's
God.
gone again. So literally they had him kind of there for like the season.
It was like 5 episodes.
Yeah, a couple
And then
episodes.
he left.
He was
for
gone.
2 episodes, and then
Then
came back
he was
for 1.
Yeah, he was back for 1 episode. So in 1 episode, he's back and then he's gone again. Dude, but it was crazy.
Also, I. Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
No, because I was having a stupid moment and thought that he was actually an amputee, but no, it's just the.
No,
basic
it's the
stuff.
show.
I've also been watching Rick and Morty, like from the
Yeah,
beginning.
the new season.
I could never get behind that show
No,
Really?
oh my god,
because
it's so
too much
funny.
brain rot for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
I need
That's fair.
I need a little plot at least,
There-
and
I
there's like
mean-
so much brain rot.
It's very
I can't.
episodic.
It's kind of chaotic, yeah. I mean, I love it because I can watch it in the background while I'm like sewing or like painting,
Yeah.
and it's really funny. I love
Okay,
it.
one more show. How I Met Your Mother was
Oh.
the
That's on my
most
list.
awesome series.
Don't spoil. That's on my list.
Okay, I won't spoil anything, but
Thank you.
it's such a good like I think it had like 12 seasons.
Really?
Yeah, but
Okay,
it was
maybe I
such a
won't watch
good
all of it.
show.
That's crazy.
And let's just say
Ay,
the
ay.
ending is expected, but also not expected at the same time. There are some holes that you're gonna be sad about.
Thank you for watching episode 3
Yeah,
of
episode
the Wellness Wednesday podcast. We are your gracious hosts. I think that's it for today.
All right, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Full time.